All right. Let's start with a comfortable posture, comfortable seated posture. Take a few deep breaths in and out through the nose. Just starting to drop into our practice. I'm clicking different buttons here, checking out my settings. Just think about making the breath smooth and elongated. Notice where the breath is landing right now. The breath is an expression of life force. It's shallow and faint. There's a quality to that. Shallow, faint breath. It's long and deep. It's low and grounded. They're expressions of your life force, expressions of consciousness, just like we breathe different under different emotional states. An angry person breathes angrily. Just become aware of your breathing right now. If it's available, make it slow and elongated, restful, peaceful. It is well documented, well established that the mind will follow the breath. The mind will assume the quality of the breathing. Stay with that kind of breathing and just gently let your forehead get a little heavier. So you start to feel a stretch or a pull on the back of the neck. And slowly slide the chin up towards the sky. And then drop the head again. Let the forehead grow heavy. Feel the lengthening in the back of the neck. And roll the ear to the left. Roll the opposite ear to the right. Back to center. Inhale, slide the chin up. And just point your nose off to the left a little bit. Still looking up, and then point it off to the right. Back to center. Come back to neutral. Tip your head to the left. And gently put your arms out in like wings, low-hanging wings, and pull back on the arms. Good. Come back to neutral. Tip your head to the right. Pull back on the arms. Back to the center. Make a hula hoop shape with your rib cage, like you had a hula hoop. You're just gently swinging, not a hula hoop shape with your arms, like a hula hoop shape, literally like you had a hula hoop. Just creating a rotation through the mid spine, some circles, and then reverse those circles. Good. Pause, feel, and breathe again, noticing the quality of your breath. Is it easier to sit? Can you breathe more softly, more fully? Having moved some tension. Good. From here, gently give your arms a wrap like a hug, giving yourself a hug. And then bring your elbows up. Gently lift up. Good. Now pull your elbows down. You can pull your shoulders down and sit back ever so slightly. Do that 2 more times. Lift the elbows up and then pull down. Last one. Breathing as you move. And then change which arm was on top, but give yourself a hug again. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, the elbows go up. And exhale, the elbows pull down. Sitting back in your ribs when you pull down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last round. Good. Place your hands on your knees. Rise up. Bring your low back in and start to arch your spine. Opening through your front. Take a few deep breaths here. Good. Tilt your body to the right. You can put your right hand on the floor for support. Tilt your body to the right. Take a few deep breaths. Slow, elongated breathing. The mind will follow the breath. Come back up. Put the left hand down. Let's tilt the other way. The mind is kind of like a mirror. It will follow whatever it pays attention to. If you go out in nature, you may naturally start to feel a little calmer, unless you're afraid of bugs, like my brother. Then you get more agitated. But if you go out into nature and everything is peaceful, your mind will start to feel more peaceful. Come back to center. You're going to interlace your fingers behind your head. If that's difficult, you're going to keep your arms like this. Whenever I say interlace your fingers behind your head, if that hurts, you just slowly separate any amount. Okay, that feels good on your shoulder. And press your head against your hand. So the mind will mirror anything it pays attention to. It's the quality of the mind. It's the capacity of the mind. When you breathe, pull your elbows apart and broaden across your chest. And turn your gaze, point your nose at your right elbow. And then turn the other way. Come back to center. Stretch your hands up as high as that you go. That feels good to you. Breathe. Feel your back muscles start to tone. Keep a calm, smooth breath. You've got the camera available. Do you notice if your elbows aren't straight? Notice if one's more bent than another. Just be mindful of that. Good. Relax the arms down. And when you're ready, you're going to come to tabletop, hands and knees. So if the mind consumes a bunch of chaotic things, have you ever been in traffic? You're not even moving. You're staying still. But yet traffic can feel very frustrating because the mind is mirroring the frustration of people not being where they want to be. Sit your hips back. Go into a very noisy, loud environment. The mind will absorb that and linger with it. You watch some politics that are disturbing to you. The mind will absorb it and linger with it. Rock the shoulders forward until your core firms up. You can walk the knees back to assist that process. And so in yoga, in a yoga practice, we are trying to calm the mind, to clean the mirror of the mind. Sit the hips back. And we clean the mirror of the mind first and foremost by breathing. I know, not the poses, breathing. And the breathing makes us self-aware to pay attention. And then once we've started to calm ourselves down, we start to pay attention to our embodiment because it moves slower than the mind would like to move. The mind is conditioned to move fast for all the stimuli of life. Keep breathing. Push the hips back. And as you push the hips back this time, send your left foot back as well. So you're sending the hips back some, and then you're pushing back as you step your left foot back, stretching through that calf. Good. Come back forward. Then you're going to push your hips back again. You're going to step your right foot back. Okay. And this way the mind serves as a mirror. So we're going to help relax the tension in our body. We take a calm breath, and then we take the calm mind and work on it. So step your left foot back again, and notice what part of your foot touches the floor. So you've got the big toe mound and the pinky toe mound, right? The ball of the foot and the toes. Try to get that foot even pressure from the big toe to the pinky toe. As you shift your hips back, leg is straight. Okay, so we're tracking the knee like we talked about. Balance it from big toe to pinky toe. Good. Step it back forward. To the other leg, from big toe to pinky toe, you plant the balls of the foot and then push back with your hips through your heel. Back to neutral. Open the knees apart and then sit the hips back. You can come down onto your elbows. So your body is floating. Elbows and shins are grounding you. The body floats maybe, 8 inches off the ground. Head off 8 inches off the ground. And gently rock the head to one side. And gently rock the head to the other side. Good. Now push down with your elbows so your rib cage lifts a little bit. Take a long, slow breath here. Good. Relax the spine. Walk the knees back until your hips come to the floor. Rest your hips on the floor and come to Sphinx pose, pressing down through your arms, lift up through your crown. As you press down through your arms, separate energetically your elbows. So the elbows will press down and try to pull apart. They don't move, they just pull apart energetically. Good. Breathe here. And with your knees, with your feet, press the toenails into the yoga mat. See if you can press all the toenails even the pinky toe, even the big toe at the same time. Straightening the leg here. Breathe. Good. Slide your right hand out nice and long, as far as you can stretch your right hand. As far as you can stretch your right hand. Good. Put your left hand under the shoulder and push down with your left hand so you roll your hips. When you roll your hips, bend your left knee and pull your left knee back behind you in the mount. Good. Then bring the left foot and place it flat on the floor behind your right knee. With the foot flat on the floor behind your right knee, start to open the knee past to the sky. You might have to hold on to your mat with your left hand. Don't fall over. Don't roll over. Breathe. Good. Just let your head kind of rest on the arm. And then slowly roll back to center. Send your left hand as far forward as you can. Send your left hand as far forward along the floor as you can. And bring the right hand back under the shoulder. Push down with the right hand so you stack your hips. Bend your right knee and pull it back behind you any amount. Then place the right foot flat on the floor behind the knee. Open the knee any amount. You can hold onto the mat edge so you don't roll over. Roll it back to center. Good. Place both hands under your shoulders. Inhale, curl up, cobra pose. Exhale, press back, tabletop. Good. From here, walk your hands and body over to the right, and then step your left foot to on the left edge of your mat, and just gently rock into that knee. And then gently rock back. Gently rock into the knee. Good. Now start to make just gentle little circles. You can make them really slow or hold the pose. But you're making circles with your hips. Good. Press down with that foot. Press your left foot flat into the floor. Notice the muscles firing around the hip. Good. Step it back. Let's walk the hands over to the left edge and step the right foot to the right edge. Push into that knee 1 or 2 times. And then draw circles. Circles with your hips. That'll move the knees. Gotta work on keeping a stable base and a calm, smooth breath. Letting the body relax tension naturally. Good. Push pressure down through your right foot. Toes, ball of the foot, and heel. Feel how it tones the leg. And then step back. Very good. Come back to the center of your mat. Push your hands down firmly into the floor. Tuck your toes underneath you. Big toe and pinky toe balanced. And push down so that your knees come 1 to 2 inches off the ground, and hold the pose. Breathe. It's going to be easy to either hold the breath or exasperate the breath, but keep it calm and rhythmic. Good. Lower the knees back down. Sit your hips back a little bit. Inhale. Come back to tabletop. Toes tucked. Press your hands down. Lift your knees 1 to 2 inches off the ground. Breathe. Good. Knees back down. You can point your toes. Walk your hands back so you're coming up into an upward kneeling pose. Turn your palms forward like so. Spread your palms. Spread your fingertips in a downward capital A shape. And gently drop your head to the left. Roll it forward. Roll it right. Drop it forward. Pull it left. And then come back up to center. Turn your palms to face backwards. Push back like there was a wall behind you wanted to press up against. Press on that wall. And slowly send your chin up to the sky. Good. Bring your hands forward in a swoop motion. Slide your hands up an imaginary wall as high as they'll go. Breathe. Slow and elongate it so the mind learns to move in a pace that is calmer, slower, more diligent, more calm, more peaceful. Good. Bring the hands down. Slide them down the quads, down the thighs. Sit your hips back any amount towards your heels. Listen to your body. Breathe here. Good. Place your hands on the mat. We're going to do downward facing dog for 5 deep breaths. Press down through your hands. Lift your hips up and back. If you can see your knees, great. If not, no problem. But press down from the ball of your foot, big toe, to the ball of your pinky toe. Try to have even body weight. If you like, you might even rock side to side to sort of feel that pressure from inner foot to outer foot, and keep it tracking in a balanced way. Long, deep. Slow breathing. Walk to the front of your yoga mat. Make your outer feet parallel. Make your outer feet parallel. And still press down like we've been talking about through the legs. Now you are, if you can, you lift up your pants even and look at your kneecaps. Make sure that they're pointing straight ahead, not turned out, not collapsing in. The kneecaps need to go in the same direction as your second toe. The kneecaps need to go in the same direction as your second toe. Press down through the floor, down through your blocks. Inhale, extend, flat back position. Exhale, bow. Mindful of your kneecaps, mindful of the second toe. Push down through your legs. Inhale, come all the way up. Lift your arms up high to the sky. Extend through the elbows, extend through the fingertips. Exhale, arms by your sides. Press the right arm against your right leg. Inhale, bring up your left arm. And then exhale, slowly tip it as you press the bottom hand against the outer leg. Breathe here. Inhale, back up. Let's change sides. Press the hand against the outer leg. Inhale, elongate your right arm. Sit to the side. Breathe here. Inhale, back up. Place the hands on your quads. Start to bend your knees until your fingertips reach your knees. Once your fingertips reach your knees, gently, slowly lift your chin and gaze. Breathe in chair pose. So if the knees bother you, you might want to think about shifting the weight. So we're balanced in the balls of the feet from inner to outer, but we're also even weight from our heel to our toe. Good. Exhale, bow forward, press down on the blocks, and step the right leg back into a lunge pose. Then press through the balls of the foot of the back foot, press through the whole foot in the left foot. Keep that steadiness. You might even start to squeeze the legs towards each other, squeezing a midline. Let's just breathe here with our hands on the blocks or on the floor. 2 more deep breaths here. Press down through the right hand. Inhale, lift the left arm straight to the sky. Twist your lunge. Breathe. Long, slow breathing. Even though the poses are increasing in rigor, the reflection in the mind is more like the breath, not the rigor of the pose. Good. Place both hands back on the blocks. Step to the front of the mat. Root down and rise up. If you're uncertain of which way your kneecaps are pointing, now's the time to look or feel with your hands that your kneecaps point in the same direction as your second toe. If your outer feet are not parallel, be mindful of that. That something in our postural movement pattern changed, because there was never an instruction to unturn the feet that way. So this is habit forming. We unconsciously do it. Please be mindful of which leg or both legs and how they may have deviated from that pattern. Start to bend your knees, slide your fingertips down to the knees. Chair pose. Pressing inner and outer foot, balanced from heel to toe. Rise up with your chin. Breathe. It's a lot of details, but it doesn't have to be confusing to the mind. The mind can stay calm and just be in the breath. Exhale, bow forward, putting the hands on the blocks. Have the knees point in the direction of the second toe. Inhale, extend forward. Exhale, step your left foot back. Press down through the hands, extend through your lunge. Keep breathing here. Training ourselves to feel the benefit of calmness, to feel the benefit of peace and quietude. It might be right in front of our nose. We're just too busy to grasp it, too busy letting the mind race from thing to thing. Inhale, lift up the right arm, twist your lunge, breathe. Good. Bring that hand back down, step to the front of your mat, balance over your feet, mindful of the knees like we've already talked about. So the foot is like a box. Your stance is like a box. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms by your sides. Inhale, bring your left hand up and over your head and gently let the weight of the arm take the head to the left. And then draw a circle or a crescent with your right arm. Let the breath be the primary thing, not the shape of the pose. Inhale, right arm up, second side. Draw your circle or draw your crescent. Inhale, back up. Stretch both arms high up into the sky. You're going to press down through the balls of the feet and lift up onto tiptoe. If you can, look at the ceiling, not out ahead, and try to balance on the balls of the feet, pinky and big. Breathe here. Keep stretching up through your elbows and knees, trying to elongate your body. Good. Plant your heels. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back pose. You're going to step back to plank shape. You can do this on your knees. If not, lift up either way, lift up your right leg. Three-legged plank. Breathe here, smooth. Change, lift up the other leg. Keep breathing here, smooth. Good. Exhale, knees touch first, then chest and chin come down to the earth. Point the feet. Inhale, cobra. Maybe extend your arms, cobra. See if it feels right on your back. Press all the toenails into the mat. And then press back, child's pose. In this child's pose, have your hands as far away from your toes as you can with the hips back. So you're extending and stretching the spine. Inhale, come up. Tabletop shape. Bring your shoulders over your hands. Tuck your toes and then lift your knees 1 to 2 inches off the ground. Breathe. Press up and walk your hands back until you're in a forward fold position. Notice how your feet landed. Are they balanced? Are they parallel? How about the kneecaps? Inhale, come all the way up. Bring your arms up high. You're going to join your hands over your head if you can, or out in front of you. Shift your weight to your right foot, and then step heel first into Warrior One. Gently pressing down. Ball of the foot in both feet should be even from big toe to pinky toe. Good. As you put weight down through your front leg, front quad, plant your back foot so your back knee is extending and lifting. You're lifting your back kneecap. Good. Bring the hands down and step back to mountain pose. Inhale, bring your arms up, join the hands. Shift your weight to your left and step the right foot a little wide. Warrior One. Good. Same action. Push down through both feet. And as you let the front leg bear weight, lift your back knee so it's straight. Breathe here. Push back to mountain pose and bring your arms down by your sides. Place your feet together and so that your knees are together. Bend your knees and put your hands on your knees and draw circles with your knees. Reverse those circles. Good. Center yourself. Inhale, come all the way up. Extend through your elbows. Push through the balls of the feet evenly. Come up on tippy toe. Keep breathing. Elongated breath. Good. Exhale. Slide your hands down your legs, maybe back to the blocks. Inhale. Extend forward. Exhale. Shift your weight and lift your right leg up as high as you can. Standing splits. Balance yourself on your left foot. Keep lifting out through the inseam of your leg. Breathe. Lift so much your hips start to open slightly. Now be mindful of how much pressure you put in the front of your foot versus the heel of your foot. And bend your standing leg as you drop your back foot back, Warrior Two stance. Good. Strong legs. Inhale, come up, Warrior Two. Reach out, squeeze your fingers together and reach your arms apart from each other. Breathe in Warrior Two. The mind, they say, is like a parrot. It's dying to fly away and squawk and squawk and squawk. But with your breath, your breath can be like a net. It can calm the parrot down. Now I know most parrots get thrown in a net and they don't want to be there, but it does. In this metaphor, this again, ancient India, it calms the parrot down. But it can control the mind is the idea. It can control the racing mind. Place the hands down on the blocks again. Bend your back knee and step forward. Shift your weight back. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, slide the hands down the legs, bow. The rhythm of your breath is like the net, keeping the mind from running wild. Balancing it. Inhale, lift up your left leg as high as it'll go. Opening the hips gradually. Stretching through the inner leg. Slowly, mindful of how you transfer weight. Bend your standing leg and drop back. Inhale up, warrior two. Squeeze the fingers together as you reach your arms apart. The breath can hold the mind. Now, I guess eventually you do train the parrot, and they kind of do like it. They just hang out in their cage all day, nice and they only squawk on command. We don't want to get rid of the mind, but maybe we like it a little bit calmer. Use the breath. Let the mind mirror the breath. Good. Place the hands down on the blocks. Step back to your plank pose. Try to be balanced from pinky edge to big toe edge in your plank pose. Bring your shoulders forward and then bring them even further forward, right to the edge where your core is engaged, but you're not hurting your wrist, you're not hurting your shoulder. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Come down to the mat. And then lay into the floor. Bring your left knee wide and up, like G.I. Joe we do. Okay. Come up on your right elbow and push down with your hands. Look up at the ceiling. Now, tuck your back toes and push down with both knees so your hips come up. It's like a side plank assisted. Also toning your inner leg muscles this way. Breathe. The higher you lift the hips, the more engagement you'll have, especially the right hip. Exhale, pelvis back into the floor. Put your arms back down in Sphinx and look over your right shoulder. Good. Relax the leg back and take the other leg up. Prop yourself up on your left elbow and right hand. Start to look up at the ceiling. Tuck the back toes. If you'd like, push your knees down so your hips come up. Breathe here. Slow and steady. The mind is a mirror. It will mirror and reflect whatever you pay attention to. Exhale, hips down, elbows down, and stare or gaze the opposite over the left shoulder. Good. Step the leg back. Press all the toenails down into the mat. Squeeze your belly muscles a little bit and come up into cobra pose. Breathe. Gaze straight ahead. And then press back, downward facing dog pose. Good. In downward facing dog pose, plant your left foot balanced, inner and outer, and lift your right leg high into the sky, as high as it'll go, as high as it'll go. And try to lift your left kneecap as you lift the other leg. Bend the lifted knee. Pull it in as deeply as you can and plant it at the front of your mat. Rise up, warrior two. Stretch your arms out long. Slowly hook your elbow on your thigh, then send your top arm over, side angle pose. Breathe here. Keep extending through your top elbow, reaching it out away from your back heel, back foot. Awesome. If you've got blocks, grab both blocks and be inside your front foot and start to lower your body down alongside your right inner thigh, just a little bit. If you can, you're going to turn your left heel up and go all the way back to the three-legged dog in one motion. If you can't, no worries. Go back to downward dog. That's fine too. And then step that knee, pull it in again all the way and plant it at the front of your mat. You can shorten your stance. What I recommend is you turn your block on a high setting and put your hand on it so you can straighten both legs in triangle pose. So we're coming from the bottom into the pose. Triangle pose. Press through the ball of the pinky and big toe. And now elongate your kneecap. Try to lift your kneecap away from your toes in your front leg. Triangle pose. Good. And you can lift your top arm if it's not already. Triangle pose. Good. Bend the knee nice and deep. Nice and deep. Put your hands down strong. Turn your back heel up if you can. In one motion, step your leg all the way back and up into the sky. And then lower that down. If you want, you can rest a moment. Otherwise, go right to your next side. Inhale, lift your left leg up as high as it'll go. Smooth, elongated breath. Pull the knee all the way in and step to the front of your mat. Plant your back foot and position your elbow on your thigh. Side angle. Breathe. Keep elongating your right elbow away from your back heel. Good. Stay with it. Hands on the blocks. You're going to move the blocks to the inner foot and lower your side so you're against your inner leg. Just breathe here. Notice if your breathing has changed. Turn your back heel up. Step it all the way back. All the way back. As high as it'll go. Smooth breathing still. You can do it. Let your mind follow your breath. Pull the knee in. Step it forward. Sometimes our body, it follows the energy level of the mind. Send cortisol through our blood. Often just things we heard, things we watched. They're not even really happening in our experience. They're just ideas in the mind. Press down through the ball of the pinky and big toe as you start to straighten your whole left leg. Triangle pose. So you've got that leg established. If you want, you can sprout your top arm. Coming into a little more challenging today to come into these poses from the bottom up. Less space to work with. And so you got your left hand on your left leg there, Jim. You got to switch arms. Yeah, left. Well, you got your right leg. That's what your legs is the issue. That's what happened. There you go. Big lifting your front kneecap, your left kneecap. Smooth, steady breath. Good. Bend that knee. Low. Last round, big movement. Step it back and lift the leg as high as it'll go. Lower it down and walk to the front of your yoga mat. Shift your weight into your legs. Inhale, come all the way up. Turn your palms to face front. Turn your palms to face front. And spread your palms, spread your fingers. Press down through your big toes. You can look down for this part. Press down through your big toes and stretch your other toes away from your big toe. Then, once you've made that space in your toes, lift your kneecaps. Breathe in this postural alignment where you have space in your joints. Good. Inhale, stretch your arms up overhead. You can hook your thumbs if it's available to you. And then step your right toe back. We're going to try this round without the wall, then we'll do it with the wall. You're going to shift forward like your fingertips are going to dive forward. Keep your front leg straight, your toes spread. Some of us will lift our back leg off the ground, and we're going to reach outward with our fingers as we reach backward with our toes. Inhale, come back up, reach up tall, and then relax it down. Good. Come back to mountain pose. Start with the big toe action and then spreading the foot. So for this one, we do want to keep that leg straight, but not locked out so that it's still strong. Inhale, lift up, hook the thumbs and reach up to the sky. You can step the left toe back. You're going to go at your own pace. If you can, try to keep a straight line from your fingers to your back toes and tip forward. At some point, you'll be able to lift the back leg as a balance beam. Inhale, come back up and relax. So if that pose, for me, it wasn't the balance that found my range. It was just strength that kept me from going forward, core strength. So if it's balance, what you'll do is you'll face a wall and you got to kind of think how far you're going to reach. So if you're going to reach this far, you're going to be this far away from the wall. And then if you want to go further, you'll probably start to bend your elbows. But we don't want to use the wall and put all our weight into the wall. We just want to use the wall as like a guidepost. Okay? Another option would be to lean forward and to actually use the wall with the toe behind you for balance and work from there. Okay? But try to keep your thumbs connected in this variation because we want the core stability that comes from extended arms. So you might have to feel out which one feels better to you. Are my hands going to touch the wall to hold me in the pose longer? Or do I want my foot to touch me in the wall? Either one's perfectly good. And again, we're just using the balance so that we can keep a toning core, right? The leg is straight, the standing leg is straight, and the core tones all the way through up to the fingers, okay? So let's get yourself situated distance-wise. I do think it should be in front of you or behind you, not to the side for this one today. And then we start with our toes. Big toes down, spread the toes so the foot is spacious. Okay. Hook your thumbs and reach up, elongating the body. Step your right toe back. And now start to keep a straight line from your fingers to your leg. Once you lean forward, the leg's going to naturally, like almost like a seesaw. Your body's like a seesaw. Your left leg is the base of that seesaw. Breathe, long, steady breath. Good. Come back up, complete the pose, and then step out of the shape. All right, second side, starting fresh with the toes first. Big toes down, spread the foot, spread the toes, spread the palms, spread the fingers. Hook the thumbs and let's lift up. Step the left toe back. Stay in the pose the whole time. Breathe slow as you enter the pose. There's no rush to get to an end result. There is no end result. That's something the mind likes to pretend exists, an end result. If you just dwell on that for a moment, you'll realize it's just always continuing, always discovering, no ending. Inhale, back up. Step to neutral. Good job. Good job. Bring your shoulders up a little and pull them back behind you, toning your upper back. Good. Come to the wall and press the back of the fingernails against the wall, and you're going to step away from the wall slightly. Good. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades back. You can just stay here, or you're going to open and bring your arms up into like a little wide cactus like this shape. And you'll probably have to go back to the wall a little bit so the fingernails can touch the wall. Good. Keep the fingernails against the wall. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Maybe you get a little further from the wall. And relax. You're going to take just one hand, your left hand. You're going to put it high on the wall, like above your head high. Above your head high. Press your palm against the wall. Press your palm against the wall. And now turn your feet, your hips away from your palm. You're turning away, almost 180 degrees away. Yes, I don't recommend pressing on your glass deck door like I am, but you know, it's not that much body weight. You should be okay. Just sign the waiver that doesn't exist. Now, listen carefully. You've got your left hand on the wall. Pull your right toes back. Your right toes back. Yes. Kathy, you need to come a little further away from the wall. It's almost like you're leaning back. There you go. You know, like step your left foot towards me, towards the camera. Yeah, there you go. Now you can lean back. So you should be able to lean back a little bit and arc back. So it's almost like a back bend. Your right hand can just go on your hip. Good, and release it. Okay, put your right hand on the wall. Fingers point straight up. It should be the base of your hand should be the height of your head, really. You're going to step about 2.5 feet away from the wall. And then turn your legs and body away from your hand. Breathe here. This might be enough. If you want, you're going to take your left toe and pull it back behind you. Breathe here. Good. Come away from the wall. Awesome. Separate your feet about shoulders width apart or hips width apart, and then bend your knees so your knees touch. So it's like you're holding a slip of paper that you didn't want to fall on the floor. Let your forehead grow a little heavy. And imagine there is, in fact, a slip of paper between your knees that you didn't want to fall as you slowly sunk down a little deeper. Maybe a little deeper. Keep your feet flat on the mat, though. All the actions we've been working all class here. Inhale, keep your knees together and just gently rise up until they naturally come apart. Good. So you don't have to hold your knees with your hands. One more round. This should fill in your low back, mid back area. Okay, once you lift the forehead, you're going to get a nice IT band release. So your feet are about, I don't know, hips distance apart. They're a box, outer feet parallel, like we've been working. You shouldn't have to bend the knees too much to get them to squeeze a slip of paper between your knees. Let your arms just hang and relax, and slowly start to bend as you let your forehead grow heavy. Breathe smooth and elongated. Let your sit bone just kind of drip down towards your heels. Good, let your arms hang. Let your arms hang. There you go. Keep squeezing. See how low you can get this time. Keep squeezing that slip of paper. As low as you can get with the feet flat. Find that edge. And once you've found the edge, you're going to lift your heels up and you can come down to kneeling. Point the toes back behind you. Sit back like we do every class. Close your eyes this time if you'd like. And again, remember, slow, steady breath. Sometimes it's hard to keep the mind. The mind is so conditioned to mirror stimuli, to mirror fast-paced, information gathering, safety protecting content, that it has a lot of trouble mirroring the focusing of the breath, the calmness of the breath. It'll just forget. It'll just start thinking about its own things. So instead, you can count the breath to assist it. You're going to count yourself today. I've counted, you all had me count plenty of times. You're going to count your inhale to any number, to 4, to 6, to 8, doesn't matter. And then you're just going to make your exhale two counts longer. So if you counted 4 in, you'll count 6 out. The next time you might count 6 in, and you'll count 8 out. Then you might count 5 in, you count 7 out. So however, just let your inhale naturally count, whatever you count to. And then whatever that number is, just make your exhale 2 more than that. Count inside your own mind. Try to follow your breath. Begin. If you can, try to follow a 4 in and an 8 count out now. I'll lead 2 or 3 of them, and then you'll count them. 4 in, 8 out. Inhale for 4. Out for 8. Inhale 4. Out for 8. Inhale 4. Out for 8. Keep going. You can change the numbers. Have the mind follow the breath. Gently twist a little bit to your right and a little bit to your left. Slowly roll out of the posture. Cross your ankles and sit back. Put your legs out wide in a V. Let your knees go straight. Have your toes point straight up to the sky. And here's a chance again to check that your kneecaps also point straight up to the sky and aren't turning out or in. Take a moment just to be upright in your pose. And then engage by lifting your toes back, but keeping your heels on the mat or on the floor. And if you can touch your tiptoes, you can, or you can touch your shins. Breathe here. Both hands to your right leg. Both hands to your left leg. Back to center. Just let your hands fall down in front of you and let your body relax forward. Don't reach forward, just let it relax forward. Walk your hands back up. Bring your knees in. Have your knees in about a 90-degree angle so that outer edges of your feet are pressing down. Press the outer edges of your feet down and then slowly lift your arms up as you press the outer edges of your feet down. Bringing your low back in and up. Breathe here. Good. You bring your knees up, pull your belly muscles back, and slowly press your spine into the floor. Press your feet down and inhale, lift your hips up. Lower down. Good. Put your right leg out straight and pull your left knee across the body for a twist. And back to center. Put your left leg out. Your right leg up. And pull it across the body for a twist. Second side. Back to center. Bring the soles of the feet together and let your knees drop open. Elongate the back of your neck and bring your shoulder blades in and down. Open the front of your neck, your throat, without losing the space in the back of your neck. Take your hands and gently press against where your leg bones meet your hips. Slowly slide the legs out. Rest your body. Relax your breath. Let the mind be a clear mirror. Stretch your legs, stretch your arms, and press up to a comfortable seat. Namaste.